If you could merge your world or some of your characters with any other author, who would you mix with?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I guess I'd like to see how the factions would combine with the various Grisha in Shadow and Bone, like how they would relate to each other. So maybe I would merge with Lee Bardugo. I'll tell her so.
Well, I am a huge fan of the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Lee Bardugo, and they're very different. You know, my books are science fiction and hers are high fantasy in this fictionalized version of Russia. But I love so many of her characters, and we've actually talked to, like, it'd be awesome to do, a cross story about all these characters meeting up and joining forces, because I think some of them would get along really well and some of them would not, and it would be fun to see what they did.
That's such an interesting question, Laini Taylor's. Like, I feel like, especially because she already has these amazing portals in her books that take you to a magical land, so it would be an interesting mishmash, and then I could bring the Grisha into our world, and it could be exciting. Yeah, have Chimera running around.
If you could combine any worlds together, like from two different authors, what would you put together?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think the Grisha trilogy, definitely, and Nightshade.
Total fantasy? I mean, J.K. Rowling, hello.
Yeah, me too. Can I get in on that?
Yeah.
How about all three of you together?
Outside the school.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Forest.
Yeah.
Marie Lu and Tahara Mafi, actually.
Suzanne Collins and Veronica Roth, because they're kind of like this dystopian society, like one girl saves all type thing. I think it'd be really cool.
I think Maria Liu and Stephanie Perkins would be really interesting.
I love the Mayfair Witches, and I feel like that would mesh really well with Beautiful Creatures. And then maybe I could totally hang with Stephen King with Unbreakable, with the Legion series.
Do Ali Condi and Veronica Roth.
The Hunger Games.
Oh, okay. So we would do James Dashner and Suzanne Collins.
Maybe Game of Thrones, probably because the people in Red Queen have sort of learned the whole idea that trust and betrayal are very, very tremulous things, so they maybe would be able to survive Game of Thrones, plus they have superpowers, so they wouldn't be as susceptible to being murdered. Something else I would really love to have seen Mare in would be the Hunger Games in the arena of catching fire, because Mare can control lightning, so if she's in that, she can just sit in the lightning tree and just hang out, and everybody else is going to kill each other, and she's like, okay, I'll wait.
Selection by Kira Cass and then Divergent.
I have a lot of fun thinking about my characters interacting with Cassie Clare's characters from the Mortal Instruments. She and I have joked about writing fan fiction together, but I think I'm probably going to try to ask her to do it at some point. It would be really fun.